Everybody, this one's been asked a lot, and I promised a bunch of people I'll get this video out, so here it is. A lot of people want to know about the Semaphore station and how to tweak it properly and make it the most effective. So I'm gonna go through the whole tutorial of what I normally do for my stations and why I think it works the best. So first and foremost, let's look at it. I have my protections, most of them, I like to say at level 12, my coordination's at 9, and my basic has SP heroes in it. So let's go over the basics. First and foremost, for me, or secondly actually, for me, I value protection and defense over all of my other stats. So my first focus would be to put all of my best heroes that can make my protection order level 12 first. So keep in mind, the major part of this will be the stars. The level does not matter. So even a level 10, 12 star will be okay. So let me see here. I think I can show you. I have one of these guys in here, I'm pretty sure. Well, here we go. So you can see Alonzo, he's level 10 but 12 stars. So he's in with Cartel and Onimusha. They're all 12 stars. The level is 200, 160, 10. None of that matters as long as their 12 level, their star level is 12, your order will be at level 12. So that's one of the major things you got to look at. So let me see here. That's the first thing that I want to give everybody a tip at is I believe getting your tank ship as top notch, the best ship out there you can get with the most hit points at level 12 will increase your survivability. And with increased survivability, you guys can do more damage. If you sink too fast and your tank goes out, everything else falls like domino. So very important to keep your tanks and heals alive as long as you can. With that being said, my first objective was to get my protection order to level 12. So I did whatever it took to get my protection orders to yellow level 12. That's your basics. Every other order should be all yellows. Now, in the past, before I was able to get up my heroes, you can see my flagship has a level 6 bones. My Steam has a level 6, or 6-star Chizuru, right? 6-star Angelica. So that's one of the reasons why I don't have to put 12 stars here. It only matters navigator's positions of stat-wise. Level does increase the stats, so it's important to get maxed heroes in your navigator positions. It's also preferred to get max stars, but I believe the Semaphore stations outweigh all that stuff. Well, the navigator position anyways. So with that being said, I prioritized getting higher level stars in here. Now, some people will have, I'll give you an example, level 12 purples. If you take a look at it, with purples, you only get the maximum benefit of one attribute. So this one will be passive, reducing their attack by 32% for 3 seconds. This can be effective every 6 seconds. Now, that's max purple. Here, look at this. If we go to max 12 for yellow, you get a second attribute. You're at 42, right? And also the second attribute is this, and increase aggro by 160 for 4 seconds. So with yellow, you already automatically get a second attribute. Okay, 12 only maxes that attribute, but having just yellow alone will give you that max attributes. So let me see here. You can take a look at this. Actually, you know what? Let's do this example so you guys can take a look here. I am going to remove all this and go down here. If you can see here, I have 3 SP heroes, and I had to get 3 SP heroes because I didn't want to max out 3 heroes at level 12. So with that being said, I ended up getting 3 SP heroes. So here you go. Level 2 SP hero status gives you equal to 500 damage of attack to all enemy ships and increases all allied ships damage by 11% for 4 seconds. Now that's 3 SP heroes at level 2. Let's put in yellow SP hero. Now look at this. Look at that. 500 at 11%. Actually, 511%. I think it was 511%. And this is level 12 yellow. Let's go back to SP. 511%. Okay. Now let's go to SP. Where do you go? Same thing. 511%. So what I'm telling you is that if you move up a tier, the level 2 of the next tier is equivalent to the previous level 12. So this means it's an SP tier. Level 2 is equivalent to your legendary, the yellow, level 12. Got that? So that means if you were going to do protection, we'll fill this back up. 12 stars. This will mean that a level 2 yellow will be the equivalent of your 12-star purple. Okay, 12-star purple. So it moves up like that. So originally with most of my things here, I had to pull in purple heroes. So yes, I had my navigators at, for example, 130 purple. Mind you, if you're going to pull this off, you'll want to do at the very least level 200 purple. So you want to at least max out the level score to compensate for the lack of stars in there, so that way it can make up for the lack of stars. So whether it's a purple, yellow, or any other color, you want at least a level maximum of 1200 to compensate for the color difference that you're going to be using. So if you don't have the heroes in the beginning stages, use blues if you have to, but make sure they're as high as possible stars. You have them and at least a level 200. Use that so that you can take out your level 4, level 2, whatever, or highest level yellow starred hero and play with the combination. All right. So that's all you really have to do is make sure you play with the combination of the Semaphore stations so that you want to develop the best format and attributes for that level. I also see people mixing matching. I'll see a level 12 star hero with a level 6. So your Semaphore station will be as strong as your weakest link. So even though I have these 12 stars, he's a level 6, it will bring my Semaphore station level down to level 6. So your station order will be as strong as your weakest link. So therefore, make sure you try to align and synchronize the heroes up so that every single order or hero inside of that specific order has 12 stars or matching numbers of stars. So if it's 6, have them all 6. If it's 7, have them all 7. Or if it's 7, 8, have it so that it's close enough to that level, right? If you can see here, my coordination order has 200, and it's only going to be a level 9 because I haven't worked out Park yet. So I am thinking of swapping him out with one of my heroes in here that has a close to level 12. So the only other person that I'm thinking of here that I would swap out that is close to that is either Tigrin or Chizuru. But I am keeping them in here is because they're tank heroes. And with that being said, their tank heroes has an insanely amount of high constitution, which I like to keep for my tank. Chizuru I can manage with, but leveling her to 12 stars is an extra couple of funds that I'm not sure I want to spend yet. So I'm okay and comfortable with keeping them at level 9 right now. The other thing why I didn't switch out is most of my heroes here, you can see they're already awakened for the majority of the parts. They're pretty awakened. So because of the extra bonus and stats that they have, I don't want to switch them out with Park yet. So eventually I'll do some testings where I'll level up one of the heroes like Chizuru and swap out with Park, but I haven't done that yet just because of the fact of taking into account, is the hero awakened? What's the stats if you put him into there? Are you losing too many stats by taking him out of navigation position and then putting him into the Semaphore just to gain an extra 1 level? That 1 level could be 1% and 5%. Doesn't really make that big of a difference for you. So you have to take a couple of those things into considerations. And I believe that's it for me, guys. That's pretty much all of the tips that I can give you guys for the Semaphore stations. Just pay attention to your star levels. Focus on what's most important, which I believe is protections for me. And then the second one you'll want to look at is your highest damaging ship. So currently for me, it's fire. So the two things that are priority right now would be protection and then fire. With the newer heroes, you'll probably want to do damage, artillery, or even assault. Drowned and assault. So with the new artillery hero, like I said, LJS coming out, you have a little bit more flexibility in what does more higher damage for you guys. So all in all, hope it helps you guys out. Remember to like the video and hype it up and leave a comment. It'll really help out. And I'll see you guys on the next one.